AI will cough out something that's smarter than humanity.
Or possibly figure out a way to kill humans? How could it kill humans?
Which part? That they're smarter than I am?
Not that they're smarter.
ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini will all face off in the ultimate battle to determine which one has the highest football knowledge. We are using the same phone and the lowest model of each app, all in a bid to see which AI actually knows ball. You are about to witness all kinds of madness, from silly answers to questionable facts. Brace yourself, because the war of wisdom begins now. Between ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini, which knows more about football? Just a single prompt, look at the answers. Oh my gosh. I actually expected them to agree that they were dumb, but no one agreed to not even knowing football. They said they have their strengths. They even had the same replies, but ChatGPT said Grok lacked in-depth knowledge. Ouch. What is the oldest club in the world? And the replies are Sheffield Football Club. Yes, that's correct. They all got it. Who is this guy? Grok! Bruh. It's misunderstood the question I asked to be a golf club instead. But then it's meant to have access to your history. And if we change the question, it actually gets the result right. But still terrible. Tell me a football joke. And the replies are, why did the soccer ball get invited to every oh my gosh. Why can't basketball? How did basketball enter the conversation? But in short, it had the same joke as Gemini. To be fair, all the jokes were terrible. 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 What club has the best stadium? And the answers were Gemini and Grok had similar answers. It's like they even got it from the same place. They had like really similar answers and they just kept on listing. However, ChatGPT broke it down into categories. And the options were pretty fair if you ask me. So yeah, more points for ChatGPT. Grok and Gemini just kept on listing. So yeah, ChatGPT was way better. Can Amorims 4-3-3 ever work in the Premier League? And then first off, Amorims doesn't play 4-3-3 as his ground formation. He uses a 3-4-3, which could change to a 4-3-3 when pressing or doing defensive works. But his basic and his ground formation is a 3-4-3. So the question is kind of wrong, but let's see if they know it. Oh my gosh, ChatGPT and Grok got it completely wrong. Gemini got it right, so in extent, it told me that they use a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1, not a 4-3-3. But ChatGPT said total nonsense. But then when I went back to check what it said, it agreed to saying rubbish. Grok once again lacks depth. It literally had the same reply as ChatGPT. Who deserves the Ballon d'Or? And the answers are Jude Bellingham. Oh my gosh, ChatGPT. Let's start with ChatGPT. Jude Bellingham. That's a few. Gemini and Grok had similar answers. They listed it out. But then Grok had a particular winner, Lamine Yamal. Grok was the best in my opinion, but Gemini did a good work as well. ChatGPT clearly failed. Who deserves the Puska award? And replies are, oh my gosh, wow! This is Omar Mahmoud's goal versus Bournemouth. It is clearly Puska worthy.
Yes?
And if any of these three AI apps do not add it to part of their answers, then they are completely wrong.
Oh.
Let me save you the stress. They all did rubbish. They all had their different answers and opinions, except Gemini, who was too dumb to have an answer. But then they didn't add Omar Mahmoud as the top contender, so they all failed. What's your all-time best 11? ChatGPT and Grok had the same answer. But Gemini had a different answer with just 2 changes in the midfield. But they all tried, to be honest. Give me your 2 hot takes about football. And the answers were, okay, let's start with ChatGPT. Kevin De Bruyne is the most complete midfielder. But why didn't he include Kevin De Bruyne to his all-time best XI? Second hot take, the Champions League is overrated compared to the domestic leagues. Funny enough, I don't even have a problem with that. That's fair. Grok and Gemini had the same reply. It was more like they were complaining about VAR and tactical fouls, which were fair. ChatGPT was the dumb one and the confused one.
Game with 10 minutes to go and you only had 1 substitution left, who would it be? It would be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo was not the greatest player of all time.
Who is then?
I'm going to say it as mate here.
Who is the GOAT of soccer? And the answer is, oh my.
What?
Para Messi, immens Messi, encara Messi, encara...
ChatGPT and Grok had a reply, but Gemini, you know the drill now. The winner of this challenge is ChatGPT. We are on the road to 10,000, and the only person who can stop this is you. So subscribe now.